Hello guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome to Kegman Plays and welcome back to Ipswich Town, where we are storming it. Absolutely storming it. This is the end of Season 1 review. In the previous episode you saw the halfway point, which I think we left on January 1st. I am recording this at 1:30 in the morning, sorry. So if I seem a bit tired, that's why. If I look a bit dishevelled, again, that's why. Yeah, I'm trying to find time to do these things. Don't always manage to do it. But that's not what you were here for. You're not here for me to do a blog or a vlog or whatever you want to hear me do. You want to see me explain what's going on in Ipswich Town. I really should not be doing this at the time of day. Oh well, anyway, so when we left off, I believe we were in January, and we had seen, basically up to this point, as you can see behind me here, which I'll scroll up to, Wycombe Wanderers. I don't know if we'd played that game at that point, I'm not too sure. But we were on a bit of a tear. We'd only lost one game all season. That was against Leeds in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. We carried on winning games. We got through to the FA Cup third round. We beat Sheffield Wednesday 1-0. Mingori scoring the goal. We then beat Cambridge United after a couple of wins in League One to go through to the quarter-finals of the Leeson Trophy that genuinely no one cares about. Arsenal under 23s, we beat them in the quarter-final. We then played Watford in the FA Cup fourth round away from home, beat them 1-0 to go through to the fifth round. We then suffered our first and only loss actually, in League One, a 2-0 home loss to Peterborough. A little bit frustrating that game. I couldn't get the team firing for whatever reason. They just would not listen. Yeah, the tactic just wouldn't work for that one game. But it's okay. We came back with a draw, and then we went on another bit of a tear, beating Walsall in the trophy, Leeson.com Trophy South semi-final. Then beating Blackpool, then losing 2-0 in the FA Cup fifth round to Fulham. Were absolutely destroying the championship at the time. They were 18 points clear, sorry, at this point in time in the championship, which is incredible. Then carried on, getting results, drew Bristol Rovers there, beat Portsmouth, had a friendly cup, as I always do. I do like a friendly cup. Beat Southend 3-0. We then won the Leeson.com Trophy Final for a bit of silverware. Beat Rotherham 3-0, and then we just went unbeaten for the rest of the season before having another friendly cup at the bottom here. So, how did we do in League One? Let's go have a look, shall we? We have already started our campaign this season. We'll go have a look at things with the championship shortly. We actually ended up winning with 117 points, breaking the previous record that was held by Wolves, which I believe was 103 points, with only 44 games played, as opposed to the full 46. Obviously, Bury missing from the league this season, hence why there's only 23 teams, hence why there's only 44 games. So, absolutely destroyed the opposition. Like I say, 33 points clearance there. 101 goals scored for, 28 goals conceded with a goal difference plus 73, 1 loss, 6 draws, 37 wins. I thank you. It was a very, very good season. Now, I don't know if we can see the stats for that season. I'm not too sure if we can. But we had a good run of things. We had a very, very good run of things. I had to stifle a yawn there. Had to stifle a yawn. Where are we at the moment? So we'll go through the results, and we'll go through the current situation. We've only played one game this season. We beat Hull City 3-1 at home. Liam Palmer getting sent off in the 68th minute for Hull City, and Nuha Diko scoring in the 92nd. We're going to be taking on Birmingham in the stream that you will be available to watch tomorrow evening, I believe, assuming I get this out on Sunday. The stream will be starting about 8:30. I'm back to work. So the stream will be starting from about 8:30, going on for about 2.5, 3 hours, and we can carry on. If you want to know any final stream, go to twitch.tv/KegmanPlays. There'll be a link down below. I may as well plug the whole lot while I'm here. Why not follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and like the video. Leave a comment as well if you want to. It can be abusive, I don't really care. All comments drive the channel forward. But yeah, so we're looking pretty good. We'll go to the history, the transfer history. See who's going in, going out. You may not like some of my outs if you're an Ipswich fan. Yeah. I should apologise in advance. Yeah. We'll go on we'll go look at the outs first, so I can give you the reasons why, shall we? So a lot of players left. Dylan Crow, I ended up moving him on. I know it's got potential. Moved him on for 35 grand. Yep. Barry Cotter's gone, £49,500 to Exeter. Freddie Sears, got him moved on finally, £185,000. Levi Ando went to Cheltenham with Freddie Sears for 37 grand. Bailey Clement sold him Sheffield Wednesday for 77. Now you've got to remember some of the youngsters here, I do have future optionals on, like percentage fees, so it's not all too bad. Danny Rowe sold him to Hull for 325k. Donatian went to Cheltenham for 125k. Cheltenham nicking a lot of our players. Ben Falami. Now this is going to be the first person I think that might upset Ipswich fans. Ben Falami's gone. Moved into Nottingham Forest for 195k. The second big name, Jack Lancaster, went to Brighton for £2 million, and I think 30% in the next sale. So we should be able to make a bit of money from him. I just didn't see us using him. Pierre Kalulu, now he's a guy I got on a free. I brought him on a free and moved him on for profit. We'll have a look. When did we get him? We got him on the 9th of the 6th, and we sold him on the 12th of the 6th. So he was here for all the 3 days before I moved him on for a bit of profit. James Norwood went for 21.5k to Failed. I really don't know how to pronounce that one. Will Keane, who was on loan all last season, finally completed his move to Wimbledon for 250k. Valentin Remy, another guy we brought in on a free for the 9th of the 6th. On a free. He's gone to Doncaster Rovers just under a month later for up to 110k. So, you know, bit of money made there. Louis Fehrenbach went to Cheltenham, stood on a free. Luke Chambers, the old man, went to Portsmouth for 43 grand. Armando Dobra's out on loan at Oxford. Jake Alley moved on for 9.5k. Miles Kenlock, 525k to Trapani in Italy. Just did not see us using him. He's okay, but I just did not see us using him. Mohamed Medfi, he was a freebie we made money on. There we go. On the 1st of the 7th, Mohamed Medfi. Then on the 9th of the 7th, 155 grand. How I make money. Tyrese Simpson, he's gone for 94k. Just didn't see us using him. John Nolan for 550k. Juan Iglesias is out on loan. Now, Juan Iglesias is someone I brought for 57 grand. Very, very cheap player. Very good, very cheap player. But we're going to loan him out and see if we can get his valuation higher. Matthias Zukovsky, who we signed last season for 1.2 million. I moved him on for 1.3 million. And 40% in the next sale. Yeah, you'll see why I moved him on. He's got very good potential, but you'll see why I moved him on shortly. Louis Appert, who I also signed last season, signed him for 1.1, doubled my money on him. I also have futures on him, I believe. Tristan Nydam, okay, now people are going to get upset. Tristan Nydam's gone. He joined Birmingham for 235k. Thomas Holly's gone, or Thomas Holy. He's joined QPR for £1 million. Jackson Irvin, who I got on a free. We've currently got him out on loan, making a bit of money on him. You might see that we're only paying 10% of his wages, £800 a week, but we're getting 130k a month off of him. I got him on a free. They can choose to sign him for £2.5 million in the future. That's, again, like how we make money. And then finally, Aristote Inciala is out on loan to MK Dons for 5 grand a month. Again, hopefully going to get some game time. Hopefully just going to get moved on. So, who did we bring in? Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Who did we bring in? I brought in Diego Boza from Sporting de Gijon, the 17-year-old striker here. Looking very, very tasty. 5-star potential. You can see why I moved on Lancaster, can't you? Finishing 11, composure 10, pace 13, 17 years old. We can mould him how we want him. The only thing that's going to be a bit of an issue with him is that he can't jump. And he's not got much strength. So I won't be able to use him as a complete forward, which does kind of negate my tactic a little bit. However, we can retrain him, we can rebuild him as an inside forward on attack. Now, we're going to be working on this pace, as you can see, quickness S, acceleration 17. He could be a very, very, very good inside forward for us for under £1 million. We also brought in Filip Bracalo from Dinamo Zagreb for 825k, 17-year-old left wing back, giving him loads of game time. If you know FM, you've been playing the game for a while, especially this season, obviously, because he's very, very young, you will know about Filip Bracalo. You will know how good he can get. The fact we got him for under £1 million is actually quite Tasty. So Eva Flonez got him in for 20k. I'm trying to develop him. I'm trying to get him out on loan. I don't rate him overly highly, but for his value and the fact that I know he can get quite good, relatively, I thought he was worth bringing in. Valentin Remy, obviously we brought him on the free, and as you saw a little while ago, moved him straight on. Pierre Kalulu, we brought him on free, and then moved him straight on. Osi Domi, got him on a free from Skyd. 4-star potential, 17-year-old. He's Kosovan, he's Albanian, he's Norwegian. I mean, I had to. Thomas Royce has joined us from FC Dornbirn 1913. The 16-year-old Austrian, 4-star potential, free. Absolutely free. Looks like he could become quite good. I would like to see how he gets on. Worst case scenario, we're not losing any money because he was free. Taylor Harwood-Bellis has joined us on loan for the duration of the season. I believe his contract runs out. Oh, they've given him a new contract. Lucas Demetra joins us on loan till the end of the season on free. His contract does run out at the end of the season, so we might be able to offer him a contract in January. Then bring him. Actually, no, we won't be able to do it in January. We'll have to wait until near the end of his contract. But because he's here, sometimes City will fail to negotiate with players. Because he's here, he's valued at £6.25 million. We can bring him in on a free potentially, and then move him on for a little bit of moolah. The same here for Tosin Adara Bioyo. He's on loan as well for free from Man City. He's worth £9.75 million. And guess what? When his contract expires? Oh, look, just under a year. So we'll try to do the same with him. Big money for him though. He's on 30 grand a week. Might be difficult, but could be possible. So Antonio Jesus joins us on a free as well. He's in the under 23s, 4.5-star potential. The former Barcelona player. Mohamed Medfai, obviously we brought him in. We saw a little while ago and moved him out on a bit of, well, made a bit of money on him, basically a bit of money. Tyreek Mitchell, he's back on loan for the season from Crystal Palace. Ryan Iglesias is the guy we saw a little while ago. I want to come back to Nardini in a minute. Martin Petkov, £1.9 million for the 17-year-old. This is why I moved on the striker, the Polish striker, and Louis Appert, the Scottish striker. 17-year-old Martin Petkov. Again, another name, FM20 this year. If you're looking at FM20 Wonder Kids, Martin Petkov is one of the names to think about and one of the names to look at. 17 years old, 16 determination. Physicals are very, very good. Finishing's good, composure's good. He can cover as a striker. He could get a bit taller. Doesn't matter though, his jumping reach is 11. We can get that up higher. I am trying to get it up higher. The strength focuses on strength and jumping reach. He's going to be a good little player. So hopefully he gets a bit taller. Hopefully it might help out. Either way, we've got ourselves a fantastic striker. And at push, a winger. Radoslav Majecki, goalkeeper. £5.25 million for the 20-year-old Polish goalkeeper from... actually, I'm from Monaco. Monaco really did mess up with this guy. They signed him for £6 million from Legia Warsaw, loaned him back to him, then sold him to me for £5.25 million. They lost 750k there, and they had to pay Legia Warsaw 20% of that sale. So they lost around about £2 million. No, it weren't £2 million. They lost about £1 million on that, maybe more, £1.5 million. It's bizarre. But he's a great goalkeeper. Jackson Irvin, obviously, we saw a little while ago. He's out on a loan. We've got him on a free. Ignace van der Bremt, a Belgian right wing back, 5-star potential, good pace. Trying to develop him right now. Alexander Munksgaard, £1.2 million for the fullback, who can also play on the left. Might have to retrain him over on the left. 4-star potential, kind of. I know it's a half there, but it's a blacked out half as well. Fairly good player for the price we paid. Filippo Ranocchia in on loan. Again with him, contract expires in 2021. Might be able to get him on a free if we're cheeky. And Ryan Brewster from Liverpool. Now, I don't know. We might be able to do it if we okay, so I've managed to loan Ryan Brewster for 4 seasons before and then sign him on a free. I'm going to try and do the same here. But striker, winger, you know, if we need him to step in, he can step in. He's not my go-to choice. I want to be training my own players first. But if we need someone, he's a great option. Now, let's go back to Niccolo Nardini, a name you can just about see behind my head here. £99,000 from Pordenone. Now, if you don't know about Niccolo Nardini, you soon will. The guy's a bit of an anomaly in the game. He's a real player, and I don't know exactly what they were doing when they were scouting this guy. Can you see what I see? Can you see what I see? So when you start the game, I think he's got variable potential. I think he's like a -3 player, I think, and sometimes he gets really good, sometimes he doesn't. When you start the game, sometimes he's got like 11 jumping reach and 11 determination as well, and everything's 11. Everything is 11. It's a very, very weird player to find in game. Got a bit of potential on him at 99k. He's already worth 170. I'm going to retrain him as a midfielder. You could retrain him wherever you fancied. In all honesty, you could retrain him anywhere you want. I mean, look at the guy. He's not got any real weak spots. He's just Mr. Average. But for just under 100 grand, I thought we'd done all right. We've got a left wing back, possibly. We're going to be working on his endurance quite a bit now. I want to get his stamina and his work rate up. After that, I'm going to be working on quickness. I am trying to get him to be a box-to-box midfielder. The reason I want him to be a box-to-box midfielder is that it covers a good range of attributes that also affect him as a winger. But yeah, he's an interesting character, let's put it that way. Could be fun. Could be fun. So, tactically, we're sticking the same way. I just never got round to looking at the tactic. We were so busy playing the transfer market that we didn't actually get around to doing anything with it. But this is kind of what we're looking at. It's a very, very solid team. It's a very, very solid tactic. I don't have much in the way of issues with regards to squad depth. We're looking good. We're looking really strong, folks. You really should come join us over on twitch.tv/Kegman and THIS. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. You really should. No, why? It's fun. It's great. It's a bit fun. So yeah, that's where we are. That's where we stand. There's not really much else to say, in all honesty. I mean, we can have a look at the overview here. 84% win percentage. We've bought 23 players for a total of 18.75. Moved on 34 for 10.75. Big fee spent. Big fee received. There's not really much else to say. Club vision. Oh, I suppose we can have a look at this on a B, apparently, because we only won by 33 points, so that wasn't good enough. Apparently don't like the finances involved in these players. Never mind the fact they're all really good potential players. They cancelled my facilities. We're in the planning stage at this. Hopefully it goes through, but they did cancel our facilities because of a lack of funds. Funds, however, looking quite good. Still got a bit of transfer budget. I am spending over my wage budget by quite a bit. Committed spending. That's because I'm looking at bringing players in. Fabio Luis joins us soon. Nilsson joins us soon. So let's have a quick look at him joining us. 17-year-old, 4.5-star potential, joining for 90k. Yeah. And the best thing is, right? The best thing about Fabio Luis, he's Italian. So I don't need to worry about work permit right now. I will do in the future, but right now, don't worry about it. EU. Nilsson's going to be joining us from Sierra as well. 5-star potential. Looks like fuck all. He's not a real player. Don't worry about that. That's a bit of an in-joke. He's joining 300k. I'm currently going in for Masaya Okagawa on a free. There's a reason. Very good reason. Don't need to know now. Gwyn Edwards, we've got loan offers for him. I think we've got loan offers. I think we've got sale offers for him. I'm trying to move him on. I don't want him anymore. He's not of the standard. And Matej Purkrab, I'm trying to bring him in on trial. I want to bring him in on trial. I want to then offer him a contract. And then I want to move him on for money. He's alright, but he's not. But there we are, folks. That'll be it. That's basically the season review. I know it dragged on a little bit. I know, obviously, I'm very, very tired and it's quite obvious. But that's where we are. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I say, I'll be live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday over on twitch.tv/KegmanPlays. Follow me on my Discord. Follow me on my Discord. Join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Links below. All that jazz. I'll see you when I see you. Up at the Tractor Boys. Take care. Or what was it? If Sancho doesn't sign for Manchester United next, Watsonata is going to donate 5 subs, gifted subs to the channel. If he does sign for Manchester United next, I'm going to donate the equivalent, so 25 quid, to a charity of his choice. If Sancho signs a new contract, that counts as me 1.